What is going on, traders? Welcome back to a brand new video. Celestin Capital here. And in this video, we are going to talk about the no trade range and why you should not trade within this range. Now, understand that the market moves either up or down, right? The market either moves up or down. So we've got bullish and we've got bearish, right? Also understand that the market can shift structure, all right? So instead of the market going up forever, the market can decide if it wants to break structure and shift structure, right? So now this support turns into what? Resistance. We've talked about this on the channel before. Nothing new, all right? I'm just trying to put it all together, piece it all together for you guys so you guys can use the valuable information that I put on my channel to make yourselves profitable. So again, the market does not move in one direction, and the market tends to shift structure. Do we know when it's going to shift structure? No. But what we want to do as traders is wait for price to reveal itself. Wait for the market to reveal itself. It's almost like playing cards or something. Wait for the other person to reveal their hand before you put down a card. All right? It's all about reading the person's hand and what they're showing you. So based on what they're showing you, you are able to react. Based on what the market is showing you, you are able to react. Now, when the market shifts structure, all right, this right here, this low is what caused the break of the high over here. So we've got the high, we've got the low. This low caused the break of the high. So now this low is considered our lowest point, and now we have this high over here. So initially what we were looking for was, all right, for a continuation of price, right? We're looking for a continuation of price, for price to come back here, retest this area to continue to the upside. But price did not do that. Price, boom, broke structure. Now, where's the low that caused the break of the high? Right over here. Now, where's the high that we expected to be retested? Right over here. I already have that marked out. Understand that, let me zoom in. Understand that anything in between here is the no trade range. Why? Because we don't know what price, what we're expecting price to do. We don't know what price is going to do. All right. Even though we expect price to come back, retest this, continue to the upside, price can do whatever it wants to. And that's exactly what it did in this scenario. And I'm going to show you guys in the live markets exactly what I'm talking about. Just be patient with me here. So again, price broke structure to the downside, and now we have this low marked up. Now, because price broke structure to the downside, we can expect price to shift structure and now hold this previous support as resistance and continue to the downside. We will continue to shift structure, so on and so forth. So let me show you this in the live markets because it'll make a lot more sense then. I just want to give you guys a quick example before I actually hopped into the live market. So in this case, we're looking at GU. We're back in 2018, August 2018. All right, so simple. All right, on a daily time frame. Now look at structure here. We've got lows. We got lows being broken. We got lows being broken. We've got lows being broken, right? Understand. All right. At any point, price could shift structure. Now, if we look at this high, let me get closer. If we look at this high over here, we see that this is the high that caused the break of the low. Where's the low? Right over here. I marked it up. This is the high that caused the break of the low. What can we expect? Because we're in a bearish trend, we can expect price to retest and continue to the downside. And that's exactly what price did. Price can retest and continue to the downside. Now, if price were to do something like this, instead of price doing that, if price did something like this, all right. So price is here. Price went back up here. We would now be looking for buys because, again, this is the high that caused the break of the low. So that means that this high is crucial. That means if this high gets broken, we can expect the market to shift direction. All right, we can expect the market to shift direction. So now this high we have marked out as our area for buys after it breaks and retests. And we have this low as our area for sells to break and retest. And anything in between here, remember, anything in between here is a no trade range. Don't try to anticipate the market. Don't try to hop into sales up here just because price is bearish. Do not do that. Be patient. Wait for the market to reveal its hand. Be patient. All right, because the market could shift direction at any time. And if you get caught on the wrong side of the market shifting direction, that's a lost trade that you could have prevented. All right, that's a couple $100, couple $1,000. Hey, if you have it right now, that's a couple $1,000,000 as well that you just lost because you couldn't be patient. All right. In this case, price continues structure. So I want to show you an example of when price shifts structure. So we're still creating structure to the downside. Let me scoot this over. All right, we're still shifting structure to the downside. Still same thing. Look, this is the high that broke the low. This is the low right over here. Boom. What can we expect? A retest of the low to continue to the downside. So that means now we have this high marked up as our area for buys. Again, we're still looking for sells. I'm just saying if price were to break above, we would look for buys. And anything in between here is what? The no trade range. Do not trade within this range. All you want to see is a break above, retest to continue up, or in this case, break below, retest. So now we can start looking for our entry to continue to the downside. In this case, we held it for a bit. All right, boom. That's 200 pips that you could have caught. Well, out of 200 pips, whatever, how many pips you caught, you caught. It is what it is. You know, it doesn't matter about the number of pips. It just matters about your risk to reward at the end of the day. So we're back into this range. So we don't want anything. We do not want anything to do with price right now. Because why? We are back into this no trade range. We do not want to trade within this range. If we continue to play this out, let's see what price does. So again, we're either looking for a break above, retest to take buys, or break below, retest to take sells. So we're still in the no trade range. All right, we broke below it, but then we went right back into the no trade range. All right, so this is clean. Now we can start looking for our entry somewhere over here. All right, now we're expecting sells. Boom, there you go. Look how clean that is. 315 pips. Now, finding the setup, I'm not going to reveal my setup on this channel. I have before, but I'm not going to do it again. If you want to go back and look at those videos, you can. But I'm not going to reveal the setup. I don't think I don't see a setup within here anyways. Maybe on a lower time frame, but I'm not going to go to a lower time frame just because it might kick me out. But for the most part, this is where you start looking for your setup on the retest. All right. So again, we're anticipating that price is going to sell. Let me show you guys an example of when price breaks structure. We'll continue to play this out. So this is still our low. All right. So now we have this new beautiful low right over here. A little sloppy, but if you could drop down to the 8-hour, you can see it a little better. All right, so that means this is our low and this is our high over here because this is the high that broke the low. So that means what we're looking for is for price to either hold this to continue down, which it is doing right now, or break above, retest, start looking for our entry to continue to the upside. Anything in between here, I'm going to keep repeating myself, is a no trade range. Let's play this out. You can see price is holding as resistance. Let's see what it does. Boom. All right. So now we're starting to kick to the upside. You can see we got a nice impulsive break to the upside. If we go to the daily, let's see. A little sloppy on the daily. Now that looks cleaner. That looks a lot cleaner. So you can see exactly what I am talking about. This is what I meant. Look at that. This is the high that broke the low. Boom. We expected this low to hold. If price comes within here, we're not looking for a trade. What we want price to do is either break below, retest to continue to the downside. This is where we start looking for our entry, or break above, retest, which it did in this case, start going to the upside. It's not just because the market is bearish doesn't mean you have to look for sells only. All right. Look for the last structure point. If that structure point gets broken, then we look for a trade in that direction. Again, let me say that again. Look for the last structure point. Wait for that structure point to get broken, either to the downside or to the upside. And when that structure point gets broken, wait for the retest and take the trade in that direction. All right. In this case, price broke above, retested, very nice retest. And look at this. Look at this. Boom. Just shot up to the upside. All right. So that is what I'm talking about, the no trade range. It is very dangerous to trade within here. Imagine if we kept looking for sells within this no trade range. We've gotten stopped out, not knowing that price is shifting direction. All right. So hopefully this video made sense. I didn't want it to be too long, but I wanted to provide some value for you guys. All right. Value doesn't have to be lengthy. Value does not have to be lengthy. I'm saying it again. You can see it retested nicely and pushed to the upside. Value does not have to be lengthy. All right. You guys could have gotten value within the first 5 minutes of this video. And if you did, great. But if you stuck through and it made sense for you further along in the video, that's fine too. no big deal. So make sure you guys are implementing the things I teach you. Make sure you guys are implementing the things that I make videos about on my channel. And yeah, if you like it, hit the like button. If you don't, hey, let me know what I can do better to help you understand the markets. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.